Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the McGonagall Boxing Podcast. So Tyson Fury has turned around and said to Bob Arum, I am not fighting Deontay Wilder ever again. It's been and gone, done. I'm moving on to Anthony Joshua. So basically it's on, isn't it? The super fight we've all been looking for is going to happen. I don't blame Fury. I think Wilder had his chance, he had his window, they extended the window, they even extended it further, and it just hasn't happened, has it? Wilder's come out after the deadline date saying he wants the rematch and all this, but if he really wanted it, he would have been vocal about it straight away. He's almost gone into hiding for a year. I don't know if we'll see Wilder in the ring again. I really don't. He's gone completely quiet. You barely hear or see him now, and used to be constantly on the social media. And you've got to look at his age. He's 35 years old. That was a hell of a beating. You know, he looked shook up. He got badly hurt in that fight. And is it the bully mentality of, I can knock people out, but when I lose, I'm done? Maybe it is. But all I know is it's not happening, the trilogy fight. I don't think it ever will now. And roll on the super fight, which is probably going to happen, like I said, in Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia, because obviously the UK is a complete mess with COVID at the moment. But yeah, shocking news really in some respects that Wilder, hasn't fought for this more, but it's going to go. He's lost his chance, and I generally think now, are we going to see Wilder in the ring again? Because he's not going to get any world title shots soon, is he, with the unification and probably a rematch clause in there. Is he going to fight Manuel Char? I don't know. I mean, that might be a pick-up belt job, but you know what I mean? Like the payday for that's going to be low. So I don't know. I just don't know. I don't think he's going to want any part of the new generation, or I don't think he'll want any part of Dillian White. So what's he going to do? Interesting times for Wilder. Moving on. Obviously, Lawrence Okolie has got his WBO Cruiserweight title chance, which I think is fantastic. I like his chances a lot in there. I think he's all wrong for Gronacki, who's a very tough, durable man. But I don't know he's ever come across some of the size and power of Okolie. And I think Okolie's getting better and better. I think Gronacki will come forward. He'll try and walk Okolie down. But I don't think he's going to take Okolie's power. I mean, Okolie's got huge long levers, good velocity, can punch and knock you out from anywhere, from the body to the head. And I think he's going to catch Gronacki. I think Gronacki's had a lot of wars, a lot of tough battles, and I don't see him beating Okolie. I know some people go, it's too soon for Okolie and he's going to get exposed. I mean, Gronacki's tough. There's no question Gronacki's tough. I'm not saying not, but there comes a time when that catches up with you. I guess he's still kind of in his prime. He's 34, but I don't know. I mean, obviously he got TKO'd by Bradus in his last fight. You wonder how much damage that's going to do. And then obviously, he had a bit of a barnstormer with Usyk, but that was 5 years ago. So I think Okolie's on the roll. He's on form. I think he's going to knock Gronacki out late, around 8, 9, 10. And I think we're going to have a British WBO Cruiserweight Champion of the world. So exciting times there. And finally, obviously, Josh Warrington. A bit disappointed he's not having the unification fight, but he's back in action in February against his mandatory. I think he'll run through that. And and Conor Benn looks like he's got a decent fight with Samuel Vargas, who could pose him problems. Samuel Vargas is, similar in the stance that he's a bit of a brawler like Ben is, but he's tough, he's game. But I mean, he's lost 6 times, hasn't he? He's been KO'd in his last fight. by Ortiz. Lost to like an aging Collazo. He obviously got kind of schooled by Amir Khan. Points win. So yeah, and he's obviously he's knocked out by Garcia. I know it was 5 years ago, but yeah, I mean it'll give Ben some rounds, I think. But I think Ben is on the up. Vargas is on the down. I think Ben will knock him out around the 7-8 mark, and that'll be a good statement. I mean, Vargas is sort of a gatekeeper, isn't he? So he'll come to fight, that's for sure. But I expect Ben to win that one KO, and then hopefully move into the the top 5 WBA rankings, which will, all going well, might even get him a title shot at the end of the year or early 2022. So exciting times, certainly for Fury, certainly for Ben, certainly for Okolie. And I expect Josh Warrington to hopefully get that unification fight once he's dealt with his mandatory in February. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.